Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more House of the Dragon. We're on season 2 episode 5 and the title is, wait, let me check the right source because last time I said the wrong one. It was not even a title of an episode. Oh, okay, so that just confirms to me that Aegon is still alive. I didn't think he was dead. Even from the standpoint of just story-wise, it would be better if he's still alive because it's too easy. Like, alright, he's dead. Next. So, someone will be ruling in his place while he is unable. Well, he's probably badly burned, so I think it'll be Aemond, but it could also be I was gonna say Allison, but I don't think so. The last episode completely wrecked me. I was not ready to be facing that amount of stress. I said I'll toughen up for the next like dragon battles, but I mean if it's like Rhaenyra on a dragon, Jace on a dragon, anybody on a dragon fighting someone else on a dragon, Vhagar, I just don't see how I'll be able to. I'll try. I'll do my best, but I can't stop being myself. Bear with me. Alright. Regent. Okay. I've been waiting all week for this. God damn it. I know.
Behold, the traitor dragon Maylease!
How dare you!
Slain at Rook's Rest by your king! To Aegon!
Maylease. That's her head.
Mark my words, this is a black omen.
That's fucked up.
Don't they realize we won the battle?
Strange victory. If it was one.
Is that Rhaenys? Or was that Aegon?
The traitor dragon Maylease!
I thought the dragons was gods.
Slain!
His hair's pretty blonde. Or is it just like white and gray?
It's just me.
Maylease. Yeah, he took the dagger. Yeah, that's Aegon. I don't think he's dead. I think they're just like trying to hide him, right? How bad is it? Ooh.
Is he alive?
His grace remains with us for the moment.
Oof. Oh my god. It's pretty fucking bad. Oof. He's burned to a crisp.
Is my son going to die?
I'm afraid I cannot say. Now, if you'll excuse me, Your Grace, these next hours are most critical.
Of course.
Yeah, don't act like you're concerned, Alicent. Okay, she probably is, but... Oh, don't... Oh, no, no. That's a kinslayer right there.
Someone will have to rule in his stead.
It's like, can I do it, Mommy? Mom? Can I do it?
What happened?
We took the castle at the cost of some 900 men.
The king. Sir Criston, what befell him?
His Grace fought valiantly.
Yeah, she doesn't. Well, I feel like she has a feeling.
And Aemond? What was his part in this?
I could not say.
Oh, so he's keeping quiet.
Our largest dragon has been killed. We still have no ground army but the one we hope that Daemon will raise.
Yeah.
He who has left us after some marital spat.
Do you take issue with me, Sir Alfred?
Yeah, he's got beef.
It is merely that the gentler sex, heretofore, has not been much privy to the strategies of battle or their execution.
There has been peace in our lifetime. You've seen no more battles than I have.
She's got a point, bitch.
If Aegon is dead, we will soon know it. 'Twould be a victory in name only. They will soon prop up another in its stead.
Time is ripe.
Then I myself must do it.
My queen, you are the crown. It is out of the question.
What would you have me do?
Where are you going?
To Harren Hall. Retreat with the Daemon.
Okay.
Rhaenys is fallen. He must affirm his loyalty to my mother and report his standing.
I love Jace.
Whilst I'm here being forced to play the coddled princeling, it's humiliating,
She
Baela.
only protects you. You are the succession.
Yeah.
Then I must be seen to act for her claim and mine.
Sure, but you can't die.
I can sit still no longer. The Freys.
The phrase.
They control the crossing at the Twins.
The phrase.
Cregan Stark's greybeards are marching
These
south.
motherfuckers, right?
If his men had a direct
From
route into
Game
the
of
Riverlands,
Thrones.
you tell her. Not until I'm away.
Jace.
The hour is late. My dragon is hungry.
My dragon is hungry.
Bend the knee to me,
To you?
or your house burns.
Bend your knee to me.
We choose fire.
Holy shit, dude. Not the horsies.
I did not think they would be so eager to die.
They made their choice. We should have indulged them.
I need them alive.
Oh.
I came here to raise swords, not corpses. It may yet be possible, I think, for both of us to achieve our ends.
How?
We fought them for an age and more. But every man has a weakness.
You take my meaning, then. There are things the crown itself must not be seen to do.
Oh no, what are you gonna do?
Show them your worst.
He's such a little shit. But I love it. He's like, so you take my meaning then. I have no idea what he wants him to do, but...
Do they hold you responsible for Rhaenys and her dragon?
I would rather they had. They speak around me, not to me.
Yeah.
You are your father's chosen successor.
They did not prepare me to fight. If I had been a son, a sword thrust into my hand the moment I could walk. Instead, I was given my father's cup. And they know it. And Daemon as well.
Shall your evening meal be served here, Your Grace?
Not now.
I love that she's like going
Will you send
to
him?
her to
For too
talk,
long
because
I
she's
have
the only
looked to
one
him for
listening.
strength.
Kristen Cole made a mistake, parading a dragon's head through the streets like a prize of war.
Yeah.
But the people see an ill omen.
Yes, as do I.
They whisper to each other that when Viserys lived, there was peace.
But will whispers tear down stone? And you think they will turn to me?
To the discontented, rumors are feed. Your Grace,
She's good counsel, I think.
what you cannot do, let others do for you. There is more than one way to fight a war.
That's not Miss Arya, but
Thought
that's
of her
another
lying in a
girl.
field, broken amongst her enemies.
Ah! Where's her body?
Did your grandmother ever tell you of the night she claimed Melees?
She snuck into the dragon pit.
She knew that place better than any elder.
My father was furious. His own mother's dragon. The fastest beast ever known, and she'd have none of him. But bent her neck to Rhaenys.
She was fierce.
You are very like her in some ways. And with her gone, I must rely on you, I think.
Your Grace.
Would you give this to your grandsire?
What is it?
I do not wish to stand alone.
Damon. Damon.
Hmm?
We're always the strong one.
Oh.
The finest swordsman.
That his mom?
Your brother had great love in his heart.
Is that your
But he
mother?
lacked your constitution. Viserys was unsuited for the crown. You, Damon, you were made to wear it.
Who's that supposed to be?
If only you'd been born first, my favorite son.
The duck not to your liking, Your Grace?
She passed from childbirth.
I'm not hungry.
I was saying, given the rather dire news from Rook's Rest, it appears the winds have shifted and each side has...
I believe Willem Blackwood is bringing House Bracken to heel.
How?
We must
Show
ready
me.
the castle to receive a great host. Task their huntsmen to bring us meat and wood.
There's, of course, the matter of payment. After the tragedy that befell his father, Larys transferred his family's wealth to King's Landing.
Of course
Is there
he
any
did.
gold left in your coffers?
I rather thought, Your Grace, as emissary to the Queen, perhaps she could provide the necessary coin, if you could only write to her.
No. I shall guarantee the payment myself.
I'll get her.
You should address me as my king.
But you're the prince.
What would you call the husband of the Queen?
Well, the king.
There it is, then.
Consort.
That last bit seems unnecessary, don't you think?
Well, it's accurate, so we'll stick with that.
The armor was Valyrian steel.
He's got some balls
His
on
Grace
him,
suffered grievous
Mr.
burns over
Simon.
much of his-
A king cannot rule in his sleep, but now we must name a regent to take his place until he recovers.
She
I
won't-
myself served in this role for my husband. I am well prepared to do it again.
Yeah, she wants to pass Aemond again.
Your Grace, but circumstances have changed. Obvious choice is his immediate successor, Prince Aemond.
Agreed.
He's like...
Aemond is young. And his lack of restraint has already cost us dearly.
Yeah, that's a good point. They want him.
It is experience that offers the surest path to security.
Lord Larys.
I agree, Your Grace. It must be Prince Aemond. What would it say if, in response to Rhaenyra's crowning, we raised up a woman of our own? But the hand speaks with the king's voice, Sir Criston. What say you?
Aemond is the next in line.
Holy fucking shit.
Must be him.
It's agreed, then.
Oh, he's gonna go sit in a chair. Oh my god. Picking up the... Oh, he's so cocky.
What is our standing in the Riverlands?
The banners of House Tully are in disarray, Your Grace.
Both send word to young Oscar Tully. It's only a matter of time before he inherits his grandsire's mantle.
Tell me, Lord Strong. Then let the gates be closed. No one is to leave or enter save with our consent. Go to your tasks.
She can't believe what she's hearing.
We shall meet again at first light. Oh, and someone cut down the fucking rat catchers.
No one can leave, right?
The city's safe no longer.
They're basically trapping them in here?
There is no... Have you been paid for those machines you were forced to build?
The king has promised payment.
The king has lied.
The king's sleeping right now.
Stay and wait for his empty promises, husband.
She's gonna go.
With them you can feed the mouths of ghosts.
Presumed you'd be here, seeing faithfully to the Prince Regent's commands.
Aemond is the next in line. It is the order of things.
You know what he is. What he has somehow become.
I think he's scared of
Has
Aemond.
royalty faded, or does it flourish only at night and flee the sunrise like a moth?
Ooh.
We have given the war to the dragons. The dragon rider should lead us.
So you cast me aside.
Have I not spared you? What we must do now is terrible. Will you preside over it? Is this who you are, Alison?
I did not ask to be spared. And I did not give you leave to speak my name.
Is he a Targaryen? Like, could be another bastard. Seems pretty young to have such white in his hair. Yeah, they're just not letting them leave.
Order of Aemon Targaryen, Prince Regent and Protector of the Realm.
Aemond.
Does he mean the king?
Oh my god.
Our Lord Grover Tully has not declared for Rhaenyra. Means death to bear steel against your liege, as I'm sure my prince is aware.
Our hesitance does not lie in Rhaenyra as queen. Our fear lies in Vhagar.
You fear a dragon, leagues away, when mine own sits outside your walls.
But yours is so tiny.
You want Harrenhal. For that, my mother will want more than your crossing.
What does her grace desire?
Bent knees.
I'm so proud of him. He's such a cool dude. I'm just scared because anybody could just fucking die.
I hear strange things from Brackenland, from Stonehenge, and Lambswold, and Moray. Children being taken from their mothers, men coming home to find their doors unlatched, their wives carried away.
War is a terrible thing.
This is not war. These are crimes against the innocent.
That's what
kind of army you would raise.
That's what they were doing.
And who hate you.
But I'll cross you no further. I'm sure your tactics are, after all, approved by the Queen.
She cannot succeed, Alice. The people who support her will not be led by her. They look to a man for strength. When I take King's Landing, Rhaenyra is welcome to join me there and take her place by my side. King and Queen, ruling together.
And if you lose,
ruling
And I'll be
together.
dead. And none of this will be my problem.
Pity, don't you think, that you never knew your mother?
Oh, he seemed to know her pretty well last night.
Your Grace.
He was all up in there.
Fresh news from Stonehenge. The Blackwoods have overwhelmed the Brackens.
Oh,
House
shit.
Bracken is yours.
Well, I mean, good, but what they did is freaking awful.
Queen Rhaenyra wishes to name you hand.
Oh.
Even the death of my wife does not content her. Or does she think the position will compensate me for my loss?
No.
Pledge your peace to King's Landing, then. Rhaenys was not only your wife, not a thing to be taken from you. She was a Targaryen princess. She died as she would have wished to die. With honor, in Dragonfire, the way my mother chose, and the way I myself wish to meet my end. I will see Rhaenyra ascend the Iron Throne, as Rhaenys wished. As Rhaenys herself should have. You yourself may do as you see fit.
Granddaughter,
What a bad ass.
I would make you my heir.
I am blood and fire. Driftmark must pass to salt and sea.
Oof.
I wish you to go to Harrenhal.
Are you removing me from your council?
I will not deny you have tried my patience of late. Or that I would prefer it, but I will not send a message by Raven for Damon to disregard.
Yeah, he's been ignoring her.
I ask you to reason with him.
Well, he'll decide to stand with Damon then, if he does.
He would not dare.
If you know Damon to lack in daring.
I guess it would be
Go now with
treason if he does that.
I'll send good men to see to your safety.
Like, he wouldn't dare. Actually, yes.
Have you any message for him?
Tell him I would much like to finish our last conversation.
Your Grace.
What now?
The River Lords have come, Your Grace. They wish an audience.
Is there some reason you feel free to wake a king in his bed?
There were works of barbarity.
Punishing Bracken for his own treasons is one thing, aye. But these other acts...
And I tell you, there is no honor in a fight such as this.
What of common decency?
These beasts proudly carried the banner of House Targaryen. Red dragon on black.
A terrible war is being fought in these lands. Have you looked after our girls?
He's been ignoring them, actually.
We should have expected nothing more from a man who ordered the slaughter of a child in his mother's arms.
That's
That
a
is
dream
right, and I
again.
will have the man who told it walk before me.
Know this, interloper.
She's sleeping right now.
Dragon or no, we shall not raise our banners for a tyrant.
Maybe not. I have a hard time knowing what's real or not when it comes to him and what he's seeing.
Linda.
Diana. Looking at the throne. It's a chair made of swords. Ooh.
Was it worth the price?
Shit. Oh, she knows. He's like, yeah, it was.
Prince Jacaerys, Your Grace.
Oh, he's back.
Visenya, I hope you do not mean to use her as an example.
Why shouldn't I?
Oh, it was a long time ago.
I'm proud of you, Jace. You've done our cause a great service.
Then why do you look angry?
Sending others to fight and be felled in my name. Even you've managed to do your part.
You are the queen. Tie that binds us.
You're
No
the-
harm can come
And
to
you are
you.
my son, and I did not give you leave to go.
You do not give me leave to go to anything.
But who else is there? Rhaenys is dead and Baelor cannot bear the burden alone.
And when Aemond comes hunting for you, your dragon is young. Will you fly before Vhagar as Luke did?
Perhaps Daemon could...
Daemon is not here, and Aemond now rules in King's Landing.
Is Aegon dead?
Dead or alive, we have no answer for Vhagar. Vhagar is big, but Syrax is quicker.
So was Meleys.
Meleys fought 2 dragons and one of them is slain. Shall I fight for my birthright, or shall I wait here until we are all destroyed? I need dragons.
Yeah. They were talking about
We have
unclaimed
no dearth
dragons.
of dragons.
And when you can't like ride
there are
2
those
dragons.
of our line who never ruled. Those who married into other noble houses.
Blood would be thin.
And yet,
The guy with
A dragon will only
No.
accept a dragon lord to ride it. Are you suggesting we put a Malister on a dragon? A Tarly?
it's better than death and defeat.
You're not wrong, my little dude.
There are records here, surely, of our line, and of those who fell out of it.
There
He's
could be
smart.
scores of them.
It's all we got. We need that. Oh, come on. Jeez. Okay, first things first. Aegon is alive. He's, like I thought, just very badly injured, and even still, he's like not conscious. But I think, did he say mom or like mother? I think he, when she left, he called out for her, I think. So he's kind of aware. So that's, we have to remember that. He is able to, I think, see like the people or like know who's around him, probably hear people talking. So if they start like talking about him when he's there, he's gonna hear. Anyway, not that he can do much for now, but he's still in bed. And I think if he ever kind of recovers, he'll still be limited. All right. And I think Alicent, like, not that she doesn't care about her children, I think she does, but I think she's mostly scared of Aemond, and like the plan was to put Aegon on the throne, and that would allow them to kind of like use him as a puppet, or like rule through him, influence his decisions. So now with Aemond, everything's out the window. He is very unpredictable and has a temper, kind of like Daemon. Like, they're very similar. They're both the second born son who feels, or like is more suited, at least feels like they're more suited. I think in Aegon and Aemond's case it's true, but in another side, like Aegon, we saw him as like wanting to please, and he's more malleable. So I don't know if in that sense he was like less suited, because like they're just so different. And the fact that none of them were ever considered in a real way for the throne and like prepared. They don't know about the Song of Ice and Fire. Aemond has the dagger, but he doesn't know about it. I am just so... Like, this episode was good, obviously. It's the aftermath of everything that happened. Last episode, it was a bit slower, less of, like, shock moments. But I think you can't have, like, a crazy dragon battle episode every time, because it's just so much crazier when you have to, like, set it up, wait for it, and then you get the freaking whoa moments. So that was more of a, all right, we're setting things up. We're checking in on Daemon, and he wants to make his own claim, and he said that whenever he gets it. But the thing is, people don't want him. He's hurting the case more, and in a sense, I kind of wish... and I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm just like, there's so much happening in every episode. Like, there's so many people that we have to keep up with, that whenever I get to, like, at the end talking about stuff, I'm for sure leaving things out and just, like, jumping from one thing to the other. But anyway, I apologize. I love that Jace is talking with her, and he's bringing up this idea, which I think is, she said it's a mad thought, but it's, what else do we have? Like, we have to try something. And I think it's smart, but I kind of wish she would come up with that. I kind of wish she would. And I understand that she's like, oh yeah, I inherited peace, but it doesn't mean that you, I don't know. And also, like, people weren't listening to her. I think she had a good thing going on with Rhaenys. They were in the same wavelength. We're gonna go and try to find people from their bloodline who can ride dragons. And Daemon, that was his mom, man. So, you know how in first season I was like, man, like, that's your niece, that's your sister, that's this, that's that. And people were like, you know, you're gonna have to kind of just accept that this is how things are done in this universe. And I've been accepting it. I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, that's right. Fuck your niece. Do it. I draw the line at mothers. I know it's a dream, and it's just like, I don't know, he never met her, but she was saying all these things, like, you were always the, like, my favorite son, da da da. You were, like, telling him everything he wants to hear and what he thinks of himself. I think it was him talking to himself through his mom. So yeah, at first I was like, is that Emma? But then no, it was... And I think she said, if only you were born first. After last episode, I wanted to see more of... Well, Alicent, for one thing, she knows that something's fishy. She gets a bad feeling about that battle. She's like, what happened? And Cole is just like, I cannot say. Because I think he feels responsible-ish. If they hadn't left Aegon out of the plan and, like, exchanging with one another, he probably wouldn't have showed up, which is what led him to, like, be badly injured. It's like, keep him in the loop. You know he's gonna try to say, like, oh, we should do this, or like, no, I don't want that, but just tell him, dude, we're doing this is the plan. If you show up, you're gonna fuck it up. instead you don't say anything. So now she's just like, well, I guess they kind of said it, but I don't think he knew the extent of like, yeah, we're trying to lure a dragon. So, you know, but he wanted to prove himself anyway, so that they would respect his authority and his opinion. See how that worked out for you. Oh yeah, and Bela and Corlys, like, I feel like he was so ready to be like, oh no, I think he was saying that Rhaenyra didn't care about Rhaenys, like she didn't care that she died, but it's like, no, it's not true. Like, he was drinking for one thing, but they're making a big comparison with like the women and the men, and I feel like the women in the show are way more rational, not rational, but like they're gonna think before wanting to like fight and send dragons and do this and do that. But it's like, I like that approach way more. I don't know if it's because I'm a woman as well, but even Bela talking to Corlys, like, she had to just talk him out of getting into his own mind, and I can't even imagine how he's feeling. He's grieving, we'll give him that one, but it's like, dude, she was a badass Targaryen princess and she decided to do that. Like, Targaryens, that's what we do, and that's exactly the way I want to go out as well. Like, my mom did this. And even Rhaenyra not being listened to by her council, going to talk to Mysaria, having her own little scheme going, sending someone, and then I don't know, like, I feel, and Jace, I think he's like a good mix of the two, because he understands, but also he wants to be proactive. But like, Rhaenyra also does. So how you're feeling cooped up, well, she feels the same way, but then it's like, yes, we can't risk her, but we don't want to risk you either, but you're a little bit more riskable. Yeah, a lot happened, man. And yeah, like Daemon, he sent them to, like, if that was true and all the lords from the Riverlands are like, yeah, we're not raising our banners to you because you're fucking crazy, then it's like, you, but he needed the swords though, like he needed them, but now you lost other people. If only he would have answered Rhaenyra's ravens and not trying to do his own thing and trying to make his own claim. Like, can you just chill out for 2 seconds? Can you just... Anyway, that was good. I feel like I'm going around in circles, and I'm jumping from one thing to the other. So let's just wait for next week, see what comes out of it, what Daemon says to Sir Alfred, who's kind of annoying, so I'm glad he's leaving. I also want to see like who they find that is from their bloodline. I suspect the guy with like the blonde hair, but he might be a bastard, so I don't know if he's in the records. So, because the other guy that was like, yeah, I'm a Targaryen, I'm their half brother, him saying that, he probably knows that there's a half brother, but he's probably not him, you know. We'll see. But that's interesting. I like that plan. I like that a lot. So that can like claim. Well, that's a big dragon to claim for like a person who married outside and probably never rode a dragon. But I guess it's just like for the fact that it's someone from their line claiming a dragon, because you can't ride a dragon otherwise. Anyway, that was great. Season 2, episode 5. It was The Regent. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.